All right, family. Black Power, Black Power. It's the Truth Hour with General Sarasu Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted to be accepting members to not only the Sarasu Seti YouTube page, but the General Seti YouTube page, two dynamic institution powerhouse YouTube channels giving you nothing but black power, black divinity. I want you to subscribe right now. I don't want you to hesitate. I don't want you to hesitate. Also, I want you to become a member. Link right down in the video description is in the chat. Click it. You'll get a video introduction, rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasu Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage. Continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculum, powerhouse certificate programs, and courses. First step, 25 steps to the redemption of definitive black manhood, a dynamic course for the brothers. It also comes with the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream. We had that once a week, sitting down discussing the most important information pertinent to our growth and development. Is even coaching calls for the brothers who need that lifeline. Get over there. Click the link. Check it out. See how dynamic it is. I guarantee you need a system and a program just like it. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasu Seti, DVD, lectures, t-shirts, tank top, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. I got something for you, family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out the catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pour the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General, classic upon classics, ancient Egypt, Old Mecca, voyages of the Nile, Hindu Kush, Naga Hindu Kush, Christianity, Islam, Judaism, exposed black woman is God, making it a white man, too raw for YouTube, and much, much more. Get over there. There's not another website nowhere on the planet that can compare, compete. You should become a member today, and everybody knows Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come, 500 exclusive live stream. We got a hell of a lineup tomorrow. I've been putting together some heavy mental. We'll have some previews right here on YouTube before we go live on Patreon because we want you to know you're going to be missing it. And you ain't going to want to miss this because I'm going to give you a little taste. You know how Granny cut that little and say, huh? And you be like, damn, that just a little tip. You see off the pie. You know, I'm going to give you some pie tomorrow, goddamn it. And you're going to be like, I want to get over there to Patreon because it's going to be fire, family. May all the family out there donate to the General. I thank you. I appreciate you. Those that would like to donate, link right there in the video description chat. Click it, donate. I thank you. I appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasu Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. Comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Now, Gene Deal, they didn't came out because I say, goddamn, I know Terrence Howard didn't sat down. He made a strong statement about your manhood. Even though he did it in what they call that, a tenor. You know, you got that deep bass, and then you got the tenor. You know, motherfucker that be on the high pitch and shit. Yeah, Ralph Tresvant ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? High note hitting ass nigga. He talking like, yeah, he talking about manhood, but he sound like, you know, his voice, they could use his voice on one of them cartoons on Nickelodeon. You know what I'm saying? I say, goddamn, Terrence, you talking that shit, nigga. But did you write this shit down, nigga, as a script? And nigga, did you rehearse it and shit? That's what Gene Deal said, nigga. He said that shit ain't hot. He said, how do you say? How you say it went down with Diddy, Gene? Say that ain't how it went down, dog. Say that ain't what Gene said. That ain't how it go down. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Gene want to come in and he, people saying he want to dominate the narrative, but I didn't listen to all of it, but obvious it was enough for Terrence Howard to, make a response, a response video, yeah. So he gonna eat up this publicity, it's publicity for him. And so, yeah, he was asking, this picture to the right, when was this? Was this before he took the picture or after he took the picture? Because he say Terrence might be lying, man. Come on, Gene. Is he lying, Gene? You got the inside scoop. Gene know every goddamn thing. Like, goddamn, where was you at? Hiding in this motherfucker Diddy pocket and shit? Nigga, where was you at? You was just everywhere, nigga. You seen everything, know everything. You see, but we got some video. We gonna let's get this video up here. Gene said that ain't how it went down, nigga. That ain't how it went down. Sick of all this goddamn line, nigga.
For weeks asking me to come and teach him how to, wanted me to be his acting coach for a while. He wants to.
So she said quite a few things about
Wait a minute, let me get where he respond. I don't know what that is, man.
Was about, and probably what Terrence could, would, should, or maybe would do. Tried to fill that out. Shout out to MREC TV. We about to do this.
It was always the star of your show. You the Kadeem Hardison of the Vampire of Brooklyn.
Hold on, let me get in here because I got to get exactly where this shit at. You know what I'm saying? Let me get exactly where this shit at because they got some wild shit up on this video. Make me regret even downloading this motherfucker. Hold on. Like, what the fuck is going on this motherfucker? Like, holy moly. Oh, here it go. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'm going to trim this motherfucker. I download this motherfucker off somebody else shit. It might have been Rhett. Okay, Terrence Howard with a message to Haiti. Yeah, that's it right there. Okay. Let me trim this motherfucker. Cause that's some real crazy shit they got on this motherfucker. Okay, let me trim it. Trim. All right. Let me save it. I'll take that one out. These motherfuckers in on this motherfucker. You hate download some shit off. Like, nigga, what is your I want to see Terrence Howard, nigga. What the fuck is on this shit? Terrence, I mean, we're gonna see. No, I'm about to put I didn't let me throw it up here now. There you go, right here. Here we go.
industry.
So here's the simple truth. If you take my words, my image, my ideas, and twist them to feed your fear and inflate your ego, if you profit off of my name while calling me a liar, then be prepared to stand behind your accusations. Because in the old world, men didn't hide behind anything. When they spoke against someone, they had to speak it with their whole being. And if you're going to speak against me, then use the same courage that it took for me to say those truths. Man to man, eye to eye, integrity and in truth. I've spent a lifetime earning the right to speak with the conviction about these truths that I speak. So if you want to tear that down, have the decency to come and say it directly to my face. And say it like a man. If you're going to talk about the geometry, have other geometries to argue against it. If you're going to talk about the supersymmetry, speak of other supersymmetries that would work against it. If you're going to talk about the white papers, provide your own white paper as an argument to argue against the equations or the conclusions. But we're going to do this respectfully, otherwise we'll end in a duel. And I mean a duel, real life duel, where only one person walks away. We can meet with guns, bottles, knives, or books and equations.
God damn,
we're
that
gonna do this
motherfucker
like
Terrence Howard say we could show up with them things.
Get ready.
Yeah, he said, goddamn it, he told Gene Deal we could show up with the things. You see? He say however you want to do it. Terrence talking some shit. I don't know what his MO is. You know, I don't know what his MO is, but you know, I felt that it was necessary because I put the first video up there, and you know, I think a lot of people was wondering whether it was it was real. Was it real? Because he is an actor. He is an actor, right? And so we got to know if this nigga telling the whole truth, nothing but the truth. So help me God. I always thought about, he be wearing a lot of people talk about his. And listen, man, motherfucker had to say some things. These niggas weirdo motherfuckers be out here wearing all kind of crazy ass clothes that ain't manly. You know what I'm saying? Ain't manly and shit. And your nigga, voice and shit kind of soft. This nigga, Terrence Howard is on the level of a Michael Jackson type of nigga almost. With that soft spoken shit. That don't mean a motherfucker, but you would think a motherfucker has some type of bass in their goddamn voice. Even when the nigga, he tried to turn the volume up a little bit. Nigga, you be sounding like, Michael Jackson. You ain't got no bass in your motherfucking voice. So it make a motherfucker wonder whether or not, you know what I'm saying, you telling the truth about this shit, and a lot of people is saying that Terrence Howard is coming out and he's saying some things because he might end up on one of them cases. Man, ain't nothing like that good cold water, man. Yeah, say that. They saying that the nigga Terrence Howard might, goddamn it, end up on one of them cases. And that's all could be speculation. That all could be speculation. I'm not leaning one way or another. I'm just saying what it is. The message was a strong message. It was, regardless to whether he fucking finessed the shit or not. The information was factual. I think it was factual. With the first part about the manhood card, I thought that was a strong piece. You see what I'm saying? Regardless if a motherfucker just take that piece and he share that shit with every young brother in the world, I believe that will, affect in a positive way, how, a man think about the world. You feel what I'm saying? Because the world is always trying to influence a motherfucker to accept this fake shit out here. You know what I'm saying? To the point that motherfuckers party and hang and, you know, and all that type of shit. No, sir. You know what I'm saying? And so, yeah, I you know, it was a strong piece. And it's kind of funny that Gene would come behind that, you know. So, you know, what would make him come behind a strong piece like that? I think Terrence Howard was kind of lame for even promoting the shit the way he did it. You know, you know that you know I that part. You know what I'm saying? Now the part after, you know, after thinking, I was like, why would you even say or what a motherfucker would? You know that part. You know what I'm saying? I say, oh no, nah, that part was messy. You know that part was messy. You know, why would you even? That's why I wouldn't even play that part. So that, you if that's the case, then you don't even, any type of assumption or even the promotion of a motherfucker saying some shit like that. I think that's out of pocket. I think that's, I think that's out of pocket for a motherfucker to say, oh, a motherfucker was, and I ain't gonna even, y'all go watch this shit and this, that, and the third. That's some whole shit. That part was some whole shit. He shouldn't have did that. He shouldn't have said that. And then come with a strong piece and then come behind that shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If nothing happened, nigga, it wasn't even no need for you to even bring the shit up. What the purpose is. You know what I'm saying? What the motherfucking purpose is for you to bring that shit up like that. That ain't for no. If ain't you say ain't, and that was all it was, you walked away, then that should be it. But it's like you trying to get ahead of some shit. Maybe you trying to get ahead of some goddamn some indictments and shit, and you want to get let motherfuckers feel that you because you've been missing, nigga. You've been missing. Yeah. Say Terrence Howard is a rich man. Yeah, I thought I don't think he rich as a lot of people think he is. He said they didn't give him shit. He said they didn't give him shit for what was that one? That one they just but the nigga was playing a pimp. Yeah, he said they didn't give him shit. Even if a motherfucker said my assistant said I wouldn't even read, man, please. Yeah, even that. My motherfucking assistants wouldn't have said, something else like, man, that nigga kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Hustle and flow. Yeah, you supposed to say, yeah, that nigga say, he ain't come say, I think that. Like, nigga, what the fuck did you just, I'd have slapped the assistant. Like, what the fuck did you just say? Nigga, don't see you. Nigga, what? Nigga, motherfucker, you fired, nigga. You fired. No, fuck you know what I'm saying? It's levels to this shit. I'm telling you, nigga, it's frequencies and shit. Hustle and flow. He said they didn't give him hardly shit for that. But anyway, shit, you ain't supposed to be stepping to nobody like that. Yeah, say Iron Man. Yeah, he was, but they dissed him and shit on that. He said that motherfucker that played Iron Man dissed him. He thought he was gonna be in his corner and shit when it came down to the get down, and he didn't stand 10 toes down for him so he could get the part. But yeah, he shouldn't, you don't come out and tell nobody in public, motherfucker said, even if he said that's a weak conversation. That's some off-brand shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? Okay, where you going with this? You feel me? Ain't nobody said nothing about you. And why is you even bringing this shit up? You know, out of nowhere. First you doing goddamn geometry. Nah, you talking about Diddy. Nigga, what you want to talk about, nigga? Which make this shit clear where you going. You know, you in one direction, then you flip and go in another way. Yeah, I don't think he is rich. Yeah, it was hustle and flow. Yeah, I don't think he is as rich as people believe, because that's what he said. He said he was like, you know, he was trying to get it together and shit. Yeah, I expect he got a couple dollars, but I thought he had more than what he had. You know, this was out of his own mouth. You know, they had been fucking with his acting career for whatever reason. But yeah, don't be making no excuses. You know, that ain't no conversation for no real nigga. Man, motherfucker, just imagine. I mean, I want y'all to imagine it. Just imagine you in the hood, right? Niggas out there playing music and everybody out there having a good time, turning up a couple 40s and shit. You know, I'm just talking, you know, and nigga hitting, and then a motherfucker, one of the homies, is about 20 niggas out there, and the nigga just strike a conversation. He started with, man, you know, my assistant told me, man, that the won't, and say it just like that. Niggas gonna say, what the fuck did you just say, nigga? What the fuck did you just say? Niggas gonna be like, nigga, what, nigga, what? What the fuck is you, nigga? Man, you better not, man, get the fuck up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to put your ass on time out, nigga. You on time out, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where you going with that, nigga. That's just something I don't need to know. That's just something I don't need to know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You and your motherfucking assistant can go and y'all on time out. And I mean, nigga, don't come back, nigga, till you feel like, don't ever strike no conversation like that with real niggas. You know, because that just what can we talk about? You feel me? Where can we go with that? Yeah, it sounds like a couple niggas, they want to have a conversation. They want to hear it. Like, I don't want another fucker. I don't, what? I mean, what the fuck, nigga? What the fuck? What? I mean, what can I mean, nigga. So, you know, that's what make it, you know, like, and Gene is trying to say, yeah, you nigga, that ain't how. But Gene just trying to keep it going. He trying to keep it going. He gonna be doing Puff interviews till he nigga old and gray. Gene Deal gonna be 100 years old sitting in the motherfucking rocking chair doing interviews on Diddy. You feel me? Nigga, I got it, nigga, hundreds. I got a new story. Yeah, I forgot it. You know, yeah. This one time, this nigga keep coming up with all this shit, man. Yeah, oh yeah. I forgot about that, man. Shit. Motherfucker, 100 years in the rocket chair, still trying to get $1 off of Diddy. You feel me? But anyway, I appreciate y'all, family. We're gonna see if Gene clap back on Terrence and shit. I want to see. We're gonna see if Terrence really about that life. We're gonna see if Terrence really about that life. Gene might, you know, hey, yeah, nigga, Gene might take that fade, you know, and shit. And Terrence might not be, you know, motherfucker might trick a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers hearing, you know what I'm saying, and thinking he, you know, and the nigga might be about that life, you know, and trick Gene. So Gene better be careful. But Terrence, if you hear me out there, don't ever strike a conversation up that. And that's some shit that don't no real nigga need to know. You feel me? You keep that shit between you and your motherfucking assistant. And if I was you, I give me a new assistant. Because if a motherfucker say, "Oh, this man, I think he nigga," and you don't know? You don't know when motherfuckers sitting there and you don't know? You see? You got to get it from your motherfucking assistant. Yeah. You motherfucker in there. You in there. And the motherfucker, what? Nigga, what? Man, please. That motherfucker would have got beat with a microphone up in that bitch. You see what I'm saying? So I took a whole goddamn what they call an MP3 and beat that nigga head in with it. You see what I'm saying? You know, and tied the nigga up and took the microphone cords and hog tied his ass and you know and beat his ass with the microphones and shit. God damn, boy, I love it. I love it, y'all. But anyway, family, we be right black. I appreciate y'all being here tonight. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Yeah, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Been whooping everybody in the motherfucking studio. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. All right, family. I'll see you in a minute. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beats daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power. Ah.